Good afternoon, everyone. It's Michelle Pepper here. Thank you for joining me today again for Lunchtime Crafting with Michelle. And I have a couple of projects to share with you today. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Auckland in New Zealand. So if you are local to me, especially if you are in Auckland, I would love for you to touch base and come and craft with me in person. But for now, we will just carry on with our class today. So I have two projects to show you today, and I hope you stick around and enjoy this session. Alright, so today I wanted to show you guys, let me see how this lighting is going. How is that lighting? Hopefully that's alright. Okay, and just let me adjust these. Alright, how are we doing? We're good? Alright, here we go. So one more year. This is a stamp set that can be found in our mini catalogue, January to April 2025. So yes, we are mid-March now, so that's coming to an end soon. Next month wait, is it next month? No, is it? Yeah. Soon you will find the, next month. So because this is valid till the end of April. So in April, from the beginning of April, you will likely see the last chance products come out. And so there'll be, so any stamp sets that are going to be retiring in here will be categorized as last chance. And so you want to get them if you don't want to miss out. You want to get them sooner rather than later. So on page 59 is where you'll find the details for the stamp set. It's called One More Year, and it's 51 New Zealand dollars. And so we have samples here as well to show you how, ideas for making cards with the stamp set. But so today I have a couple to show you. So really lovely, really fun stamp set, and fun images as well as really sassy sayings like aging wine, like cheese and wine. You're how old? In dog years you would be, ... and happy birthday, another wrinkle wiser. So I thought that was really quite sassy, quite fun, quite a change to what I normally would pick. Okay, so first card that we are going to make is we are also going to be using this paper, which is out of the Full of Life 6x6 designer series paper. 6x6 meaning 6 inches by 6 inches, or in metric it's 15.2 centimeters. There's a whole bunch of them. So there's 12 different designs, but they're double-sided. So in fact, there's 24 designs, 4 sheets of each. So you get 48 sheets of paper. A lot is packed in this little pack. You can make tons of cards with this. Now, for this one, I am going to show you a little trick that I like doing with papers. It's a quick way to kind of make fun cards, okay, and also I feel really clever doing this. So I'm going to cut this in a way that will have 4 pretty much exact same size, same shape card, okay? So that is not rectangle, all right? Can you guess what it is? So let me see. I think I will start with that, maybe. Now I'm going to go with the 1.5 mark, okay? So 1.5 inches, not 1.5 centimeter, 1.5 inches. So I'm using the trimmer. Our Stampin' Up trimmer has both centimeters and inches. So going to point one corner to 1.5, and then the bottom opposite corner is going to be at the edge, right on the edge of the trimmer, because that is about 1.5. So kind of like I'm aiming for 1.5. So hang on, maybe if I put it this way, you will see. So the way this measurement is, you've got the measurements here, but you also got some measurements here, and so that's 1 inch there. So I make it that 1.5 inch is about the edge of the trimmer. So that's where I am going to point my edge to. So if I point the top to 1.5, right, so the bottom to 1.5 down here at the edge, corner, and the top to 1.5. All right, and then I'm going to make a cut. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to make a cut right down so I get something like that. Right, so if I were to turn one over, so you'll see that is pretty much identical, maybe slightly wider, but I'm okay with that. So I put them together. Right, so it was just like this, and I flipped them around here, flip the top one around, so that's the same. Now I'm going to, so my magic number so far is 1.5 inch, right? So you're pointing 1.5 inch, and so the flat, this edge here, this is where we cut. I'm going to lay this right up against the top, so it's all flat and level. And then I am going to, sorry, do it at 1.5. Wait, what am I doing? Good question. Now, why is it not working? I have confused myself. Oh dear. Oh, I think it's that. Is that? Sorry, I am doing that same thing again. So I am measuring that corner to the edge again, and I'm going to go right up against. Okay, so and then that one is right on the edge again for the 1.5 mark. So here goes. Ready? Just gonna cut it, slice it, and ta-da! And now, yay! I've got 4 the same size. Okay. Hope you saw that. Now, if you good job about this video. I mean, this will be saved and uploaded on my YouTube as well. So there you go. So now we've got the 4. It's hard to imagine, and I often like to get these my kids to play around with this, because I'm like going, right, put them together and make it into your oh see, I'm not gonna demonstrate here because, oh no, I did it. Okay. It's quite fun and quite addictive, right? So you so if you like puzzles, this is what you are. This is right up your alley. So obviously that hasn't been put right. So maybe that needed to be here. Yep. And then that needed to be, whoa, here. There you go. Ta-da! So try, give it a go. So anyway, now you have these 4 pieces that you can use. So I'm going to bring in our first card kit. So the reason why I put them together like this is to show you that you can actually get these card kits for free from me. So when you place an order with me this week, these are the cards that you'll be getting, right? So you'll get this card kit, which is very basic. So we have basic black card base, all right, and then we have 2 layers which are exactly the same, one for the inside of the card and one for the outside of the card. Okay, so the card front, in other words, that's the outside, and the card inner for the inside of the card. Okay, so very simply we're going to use one of these. So I can choose the one with more red and orange, or yellow and orange. So depending on what, I mean, I'm going to be making all of them anyway, so I'll just choose one for now. Okay, I'm going to have it this shape. All right, I'm going to have it like that, and I'm going to stamp my stamp here. All right, then maybe I'll have it more of that shape. In the past I have made cards using that shape, but for this particular one we are going to go that way because that fits my stamp better. So did I show you the card? Here it is. What do you think? Aging fine like cheese and wine. How cool is that? So I don't know if you can see, I kind of got a bit of a sparkle on this, like the sparkling wine, green grapes for white wine, and some cheese. So yep, and then on the inside, happy birthday, another wrinkle wiser. So that's a stamp. That's the card that we're making. So I am going to go, I will show you one with the we're going to demo with this birthday cake design. Okay, so I'm just going to put my stamp, my ink on the stamp. Right, and I've just inked this up so it's quite juicy. And then I'm going to stamp that right on here. Okay, let's hope that it's straight. It's good enough. Right, and then I want my sentiment, which is happy birthday. Another, yeah, I think so. I think we'll just go for happy birthday. Just a nice plain happy birthday. And another, oh, you know what? That's right. I wanted to show you. Because this is a happier color, and I wanted to say, because, and it's birthday cake as well, so it can be more generic, so I might not want to give it to a person who is older, that another wrinkle wiser applies to. What if I wanted to give it to a young child, right? So this is a little trick where you can use the same sentiment, but you're going to mask off the bit that you don't want. Okay, so I'm going to have it like that. Then it's just washi tape, just any washi tape. All right. So then I'm going to stamp. Whoops, may have got it on my ink. Right, so we've got that. Ooh, I don't like that part. It's very juicy, that's why. Let me just try and get that a little bit. Okay. Right, I just dabbed it off with a bit of with a scrap paper. Okay. All right. Now the important part about this, obviously, is, you guessed it. Oops, hang on. Just hold this properly. All right. Important to remember, not to forget this step, is now to take that washi tape off. All right. Take that off. So now you can see that the bottom is not inked. And I'm getting rid of my washi tape so that I don't get smudges all over. And I'm just going to stamp that there. There you go. It's my happy birthday. Just like that. All right. And then, all right, so we've got this, we've got that. Now I just need to color it a little bit. So I'm going to color the plate red. Don't know about you, but we used to have a red star plate. And so anyone in the family, if it's their birthday, they get to use that plate. And yeah, so that is the birthday plate. But I have lost it a while ago, and I do not know, I have no recollection of where I may have left it. It definitely wasn't broken, unless it was broken without my knowledge. But yeah, haven't found it, haven't had it for ages. And then let's see, let's make it a chocolate cake. Well, it's actually pebble path, but we'll go with that, like a dark chocolate cake. So I am coloring with our stamping blends, which are alcohol markers. So but you can most definitely color these with our markers as well. And also blender pens. If you have our blender pens and ink pads, then that's another way to do it. I'm just going to color it this way. Okay. Oops. I think I went over the line. Just a bit of pressure there, coloring. And then, yeah, I'm going to do that bottom part too. Okay, so, and then, I don't know, it could be a special birthday, so I'm just going to make it like a gold glittery icing. And so I'm going to use wild wheat as a substitute for gold. Also, wild wheat is one of the colors, one of the 5 colors that will be retiring when, yeah, at the end of April. because it's one of the in colors, and in colors for Stampin' Up last or are valid for 2 years. Okay, so at any given time, at any one point in time, we have 10 in colors, but yeah, every year 5 retires, and then 5 new ones comes in. So we're going to be finding out what the new 5 colors are. Actually, you may already have seen it in the social media because it was released at our recent on-stage convention, which was in Brisbane in the South Pacific. So yeah, so I am looking forward to seeing it in person myself. I didn't go to the convention. I didn't go to on stage, so sadly missed out on that. But there you go. So I've got nice colored. So the only time you wouldn't use our stamping blends to color is if you're going to see the back. Alright, so our second card we will be seeing, well, we could see the back, so that's why the second card will be used colored with markers. But here you can see how the color bleeds through. It's alcohol markers. Okay, so but this is a layer that will be covered on here. So now what do I need? Glue. Okay, just need my glue. Oh, that would be a nice color too, wouldn't it? Won't use it. I won't be using that one because if I had used that, I would have to stamp somewhere else. Oh, this is new, but it's stuck. Okay, gotta deal with it. Hopefully this is good. Oh my word, I'm sure I used it before. Okay, come on. This is good advertising, isn't it? Okay, let me deal with this. What's going on here? Okay, let me try the other one again. Don't know why it's not working. It should be working. Oh, every week I think I'm organized, and then out comes these little things that aren't working for me. Okay, let's this is what happens. This is life. I'm gonna take your pick tool type thing to try and pull out any gunk that is stuck in there, just stopping the glue from coming out. Okay. Oh, okay. It's out now. It's now in vengeance. Okay. Just need to grab that. Okay. Close that so it doesn't gunk up again. Right. Just about there. Okay. You can have as big a border as you like, I guess, as long as it doesn't cover up your images. So we've got that. And then that's just going to go on there. Right. Okay, I've got some glue here. Because I pressed a whole lot out. Now, if you find yourself getting it too close to the edge, as I have done here, so I'll just try and do it on an angle. So just try and get it in. All right, then now I can put it down. It'll be perfect. So there's a bit of wriggle room with liquid glue. All right, so we've got that. And then I want, oh, okay, see, there's a bit of glue here. Okay. Now, I've got glue now on my finger. So I take this which is a silicone mat, and I just kind of rub my finger on there so as to get the glue off me, right? Okay, now I can work better. And happy birthday. And so on here, do I want to write anything? No, I'm going to leave it because I don't want any of the sassy statement. So I'm just going to leave that there and just put this layer down, because you need to be able to see, right? You need to be able to write, can't write on the black, so we're going to have this layer on. All right, I could put this element here, this little fun element, so I could do that, because that's yep, I could make it black as well. Oh, look at my ink. Didn't ink it well. Oh my goodness. Oh well, that will do for now. Okay. And now I have this. I want to, let's see, I would like to put some color on here. Alright, so I can use these. That's white. I don't have any red, so I think I want red, but so I'm going to use my alcohol marker pen that I use to color that with. So now I'm going to do 3 in red. Okay, 2 smaller ones, a big one, and 2 smaller ones. Okay, how are we going? So then I will just pick it with that. Okay, I think I had it like that, and like that. It's a bit fun, a fun card. Okay, that's it. So that's card number 1. What do you guys think? Okay, so we have that with the cake, happy birthday with the cake. That was the one with the wine. And I have pre-done one as well, which is with the doggy. So the 3 main images, right? So aging fine like cheese and wine, happy birthday, just in case it goes to a younger person. Happy birthday, another wrinkle wiser. So that's cool. So on the inside, at least you're not as old as you'll be next year. That's cool. And then that one, I've just done the swivel, the sparkles, starburst, happy birthday, another wrinkle wiser. So there you go. So that's card number 1. Very fun, fun stamp set, and using it with the Full of Life DSP paper. And the technique there is just showing you how to cut your paper, your 6x6 paper, with that 1 score, 1 mark to remember, 1.5 inch, right? Because then there's no measurement. All you need to remember is that. Put it in the right place on the trimmer. Okay, so that's card number 1. Right, card number 2 looks like this. It's a little fun fold. Right, and we've got just opening it out like that. Okay, so this would be typically how you would have it, but I've just kind of made it so that that kind of is a stopper to enclose it, to close the card properly without the use of a belly band to close it. Okay, so that's cool. So that's again using the Full of Life circle paper. So your kit will look like this. All right, kit will have black card base again. So you notice the colors are black card base, and also requiring the use of the tuxedo black memento ink pad. And so you can see that I've cut that. All right, so that little bit here is this. Okay, so if that cut out, that's going to be used for your sentiment. All right, so you'll need heat embossing in this card as well. I suppose if you don't want to heat emboss, you can have a layer like this, and then we could try that. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Could do that. So we have a nice color starburst paper. You could do the other side, which is like that if you prefer, but I'm going to go with the starburst. Okay, so that's nice and easy as well. All we need to do is glue this on. So yeah, so I show you the video, so you can actually do this with any supplies that you have, right? You just substitute with the papers that you have and the stamp set that you have, and yeah, and hopefully you can cut. Ooh, do I want it that way or do I want it that way? Ooh, what do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe I'll do it this way. That wasn't what I intended to, but because I didn't think of this perspective. So that's cool. Right, that's a different perspective. And then that piece, we'll go, oh, that was what the white is for. The white is to layer this. All right, so so we can go like that. You can follow the blues up there and the yellow, oranges down here, or we could do them opposite. Okay, so these are the kind of decisions that you'll have to make. Or we could do the other side, which is that kind of paper. I don't know. Looked quite nice, but I think I prefer that. Okay, so I'm going to go there. Go with it. All right. So put it in the corner. All right. Just going to be careful with this. What happened to my white? Okay, we got leeway. Oh no! Okay. Okay, there is. Whew. It doesn't stick straight away, so you can move it still. That's the beauty of the liquid glue. Okay, so then that's going to go on here. Okay, like that. I put too much glue, I reckon. It's because this is new. Okay. Carefully pull this out. Oh, and I wanted it to be the opposite. Okay, so happy with that? Nice. There you go. Simple as that. And then we've got that to go on here. Alright, so with this one, what will I do? Again, I have pre-done one, which has the birthday cake, and I left it black and white, but I'll probably colour it in. But at the moment, I've left it black and white, so you've got that option. And I've done one and with the wine, but here you notice these are strips because they were the leftover cut off, and so I decided that, you know, I'll just put them all together like that, so that created that look. And this one's slightly different because I had happy birthday on the outside, and then so when you open it, you can write your greetings here. Aging fine like cheese wine is on the inside, so it actually looks really cool like that as well as a card front. If you wanted to do it that way, you can, but yeah, so I love how these looks. Even that is cool, right? That design. Okay, so those two. All right, so we've got these. So now we just need to stamp that, and so we want the little dog, cute dog. Okay, I'm gonna stamp that way, ink it up that way. So just check that there is no ink on the sides, right? You want to make sure that there's no ink. Oops, that's glue. no ink on there. Right, so then you know that you should get a pretty, now which way does it go? Right, beauty of circles is that it'll be fine. So I'm going to do it like that. So, okay, and then we're going to have a sentiment here. What am I doing with this one? I think, should we say you're how old? Or shall I just say, I think it worked really well with happy birthday, another wrinkle wiser, because of that. But maybe we will do you're how old. Okay. Because we can. And dogs, yes, you would be. Okay. And then you can write that. So I'm taking that off. Look, I haven't even used this. I'm sure I have. Maybe I haven't. Okay. Pull the sticker off. That's just the backing. So I'm going to keep that there. I like to keep my things, and I like, yeah, the cool thing about this is that you get to see what's missing. Yeah. So you know, if you are needing to look for stamps. Okay, I don't have a big stamp. Might have to move out one of these. Okay, might have to take that one out for now. Just gonna layer that one down. You're how old? Okay. So we're doing this in heat embossing. So pull that out. So we've got our Versamark ink pad, which is very well used. We've got our I can't think of the word, embossing buddy. Yes. And then wait, I'm just wanting to take, because it gets really messy. Ignore the Merry Christmas. And just putting the powder on here, and so it gets quite messy. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, that's just to remove the static, so that, you know, no stray white thing will be. So I've got that. You're how old? And I need my, so you won't be able to see it because it is Versamark. So it's a clear clear ink. So then I need my powder, my white powder. Go through that. Alright, it's alright that it's not straight, because we can cut it and make it look straight. It's not bad though, actually. Alright, so just make sure it's well. Okay, we'll put that away so it doesn't tip and make a mess. And then bring in the heat embossing tool, the heat tool. Okay, hopefully it reaches. Now, they'll be a bit noisy. See it turn. Right. Good with that. Okay, obviously I didn't brush that off. Okay. Right, so then let's trim that off. I'm going to bring this out. That's just so that it's equal in length. Let me see. And I think I'm going to use my scissors for this actually. I'm just going to pull in the scissors, and I'm going to actually line up with the top of the words. Okay. So there you go. Yep. And then do the same. Line up with the bottom here. dogs, yes, you will be. That way. And that. Okay. How's that? Just get rid of this. Okay. So, I'm going to have that over here and over here. Right, I think I'm happy with that. What do you think? So then I need, I'm going to use the small one. Dimensionals. So remember, so generally I guess most people probably, in general you probably want to put it on here, but if you do it like that, it's like it's not sitting straight, so I wanted it to close. So I'm going to put it down here. Okay, that's going to be that. Kind of. Right, and then I should be able to do one in the middle. And as I said, you know, if you do it this way, then you'll open out to just black. Whereas if I put it this way, then I am going to be able to open it out that way. Oh, I forgot to colour it. I meant to colour. Oh well, this should be easy. Now because when you do that, yeah, I guess this is not too bad. You won't be able to see it, but just to be sure, I decided to use the marker pens instead for this. So I'm just doing like his little face there, like a little darker colour. I'll do that too, actually. He's so cute. And then his little pink tongue. Whether I should change and have the lighting this way. Would it be easier? I don't know. Oh well. Change things halfway. Okay, we have some colours there. What colour can we have? Oh, we can have a range of colour this time. Let's see. Some red. Red's always fun. Some orange, because we could do that. We could have yellow. Looks like we could have berry bursts. Actually, I might do berry burst for the pom-pom. And then maybe do let me see, what blue is that? So at the back of the paper it tells you what blue is being used, what colours are used. So there's blueberry bushel. Alright, we'll go with that, blueberry bushel. So you don't actually have to second guess, right? So you know exactly what colour to use. Okay, so there. Wait, I forgot to do the paws as well. Maybe a little bit of the ears. Okay. And here we go. So we're cool with that, and we have this for your how old. So I'm just going to put that there. Again, just going to put that on here, and just a sliver here, isn't it? Because that part will be covered up. Oh my goodness. What is going on today? I don't want that much. Let's get a piece of paper. Let's rip some paper. Get some most of that off. Man, that was a lot. That doesn't need to be there. Okay. Okay, and we're nearly there. So I'm just going to have that. Just making sure that it is the right. It's on there. You're how old? As I said, it's liquid glue, so you can adjust it. Okay. And there you go. So we should have a panel on for the inside as well, just over here. Okay. So I feel like it's taking too much. All right. I feel like there's way too much here for my liking. Okay. And there you go. So you've got space for a greeting. You're how old in dog's year you would be, so you could put a number here if you like. All right, but I don't know who I'm giving this to yet, so I won't put that. So then we've got these. I pulled in the iridescent adhesive backed disc. So we've got these. Oh, what colors will I use? It's a bit of a fun color, isn't it? Do I want a bit of green? Pull in the green. I could pull in the green. Or do I go fun? Maybe I'll go fun and have my pink. No, I don't like the placing. Maybe something like that. Oh, you can go, but yeah, sometimes I am a bit indecisive where I put things. Okay, gonna leave that. Don't overthink it. Alright, so that's card number 2. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. We have so this design, which is really cool, just nice and simple, and you've got that as a clasp, if you like, to close the card. Look at the colors, aren't they so vibrant? And then this, I can color it, or I can leave it blank. So I'm just going to leave it blank for now. It still looks good. And that's our first card, right? You'll be getting 2, so you won't be getting 3. I know I've got 3 here, but that's because I have 3 images and I wanted to show you. Yeah, and then we've got those as well. So those are our cards there. All right, so that is our One More Year stamp set and the Full of Life designer series paper. Those are the supplies. So in your card kits, if you were getting card kits from me, you won't need this if you don't have that, but you will need this or substitute stamps. You will also need the Memento ink, Tuxedo Black Memento ink pad, and Versamark and embossing powder. Alright, so those are the supplies you will need if you wanted to do exactly the same. Right, otherwise substitute it with whatever stamps, whatever ink you have, but just all your basic cardstock has been cut for you in the kits. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you learned some tips and tricks, and I hope you enjoyed the way to cut the paper. And yeah, I will see you next week at the same time, 1:30, and with a different stamp set. Actually, next week, if it is the last Thursday of the month, it will be a kit. So I will be, I will be showing you, demonstrating cards from the kit. All right, thank you. I'll see you next week. God bless. Bye.